Hello, everyone. Good to see you. So we're going to be continuing from where we left off last time. Let me make my screen full size. So to go back to the code, let's exit these things we're not using. I started working on this auction mechanism by mocking out the data. And what I plan to do in parallel is to fix the graph. Unfortunately, the graph takes very long to fix. I don't know if you remember from last time or if you were there last time, but it took about 20 minutes just to sync up the graph. So the iteration length of making a change and seeing if your change was correct is like 20-25 minutes, which is definitely not fun. I'm going to be working on a way to speed that up via like integration testing or running things locally. But unfortunately, I don't have that set up today. So we're just going to have to plod through it slowly. I do have another idea, though. I think what I can do is actually deploy the previous contracts on the Rinkeby network, and in in the graph you can set a start block time, which is really useful. So we'll get to that now, but there's going to be a lot of different things going on basically. So if you remember, this starts at 1 ETH. Let's make comments. Okay. Oops. .02 ETH. And then, the auction length, 1 week, just to remind you guys. So these values I'm hard coding for now, but in the future, they won't be. Okay. What we're going to need to do is actually start the Reason server. My favorite part about Reason, this compiler. Okay, launch time. Okay, this is meant to be a moment. I can get a value from the animals. Let's just grab this. And like I say, we're going to be doing a lot of hard coding, which is unfortunate, but we're going to have to make do. Let's see if the UI is running. Okay, I need to start that. Actually, while that's going, let's actually get this ready to launch to Guruli. I think I'm going to have to unshare my screen for a moment because I'm going to be accessing some private keys. So let me stop that just for a moment and check. I know this is just to a test net, but I know if I were to, okay, that had the correct keys. I need to change that. If I were to share this, then anyone could mess up my testnet deployment, which would be really sad. So let me Close that. And I think we're good to go. Sharing my screen again. And hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm wearing my headphones, but not using my headphones sound. I hope that is better. Let me check microphone. Okay. I think the sound should be better quality if it wasn't great before. Great. So remember what I was saying before. We need to now deploy this to Rinkeby. And we're gonna do that. Truffle, like, oh, we should check. I think we should delete this folder. Yep, that looks fine. And in OpenZeppelin, we're gonna delete this. Okay. Migrate, Rinkeby, and yeah, this should go through all of my migrations from the first to the last. One thing I am concerned about that's going to break. What number did I get up to? Okay, 17 is the latest token. So we're going to have to comment these out. Yeah, and this should just run in the background. I hope there aren't any errors, of course. Go back to the UI. So, yeah, I'm not working on the latest UI, apparently. So let's go to the UI. Git pull. Oh, wait, git merge Hydrogen master. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Yes, there we go. Slice and the pictures there. Okay, great. So next thing we're going to need to display on details, or over here, the price of Slice. So sadly, no one has bought Slice yet. Let me go to Rinkeby. If anyone's listening, Slice is available for 0 ETH. You can go there and buy it, or adopt it, become the guardian of Slice. Okay. I need to change to Gurley. Okay. So just for now, while we testing, I'm going to make a new hook. Yeah. Use and this will return a bool. And then I can change this logic later to be correct. And this will be false, and over here it'll be true. Awesome. Now we want to display the animal differently if it's on auction, right? So we'll go to derp. I never enjoy working with this file. It's way too big, unfortunately, and I get lost in it. But by screen edit button or by, yeah, here we go. So I think basic animal display, yeah, we can put it here. That is on auction equal animal, so that's the module name, dot use is on auction, and then I'll put the animal. Perfect. I've been very strict with the compiler, so it's complaining it's an unused variable. So I'll quickly use that. So if it's owned, yeah, I think we can do this. Is on auction. If it's on auction, we are going to put some text just for now while we're building. And that's going to be is on auction. And I've been told by my team that they don't like when I define different syntaxes and stuff. So I'm just going to say react.string. Cool. Now, if we come here, there we go. You see over here, slice is on auction. So there's a few things I want to quickly fix up. One thing that I've noticed is slice. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's different on mainnet. Let's see. When I was looking earlier, it was yeah. So it's got a 1-day streak, even though it doesn't have an owner. I think we can update this. So let's go back. Display name string. Trying to remember what that was. Price display. Yes, okay. I want to quickly look inside this function. No, okay, so we've got the display name, current patron. So what I'm trying to do now is if the animal doesn't have an owner, there shouldn't be a flame. There should be nothing over here. in my opinion. So let's see what that prints. Oh, geez. It's printing for all the animals. Okay, that's unfortunate. Display name. Okay. Yes, when it says adopt, that's when we need to do it. So adopt, if it says adopt, if it's foreclosed, there we go. So we'll take the current price. If it's sorry guys. If it's foreclosed, then we won't show the streak. So let's find that. Streak. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's check where this is used. Okay, so over here is where we need this. So I'm gonna go current price way, switch current price way. Let's see the type of this, foreclosed. So let's just check that again. Price. If it's got a price, then we show this. Otherwise, if it's loading or if it's foreclosed, if it's loading or foreclosed, then we will show React null. Simple. Now it shouldn't show a flame at all. When I'm on Groovely, it takes extra long to load because it has to, it initially loads mainnet and then switches to Groovely, which is unfortunate. But here we can see there's no flame, which I think is great. The other thing that I've just remembered, the carousel. There we go. This number is way too big. I want this to be every 3 seconds. It will move every 3 seconds. I'm going to look at the history on this line to see over here. Line history. Oh, it used to be 5 seconds. Okay, let's make it 5 seconds. Okay, I think that's enough small tweaks. Let's check on the contracts. Yep, it's still deploying. Why did this not run? Okay, no, cool. Okay, now it's doing the final deploy step, which is awesome. Then we can set the start block number, and we can start debugging on this version, which will be much faster because it doesn't have to scan the whole blockchain. It just has to scan the short period now since I've launched it. Okay, I'm happy. So next, like I say, we're mocking all of it. We're gonna need to display over auction. There we go. Let's actually turn this into a component. So I will make this folder file that's really huge, already even bigger. Module auction details equals that. And I'm going to, well, for now, I'm just going to return, I have to say React component. Sure, let's make no arguments. No, I do need to put the animal token id.t goes to, and we will grab this one. So and this will take in the animal. And then let's just do a js.log so it doesn't complain that it's unused. And yeah, no changes in the UI. So next we need to calculate the current price. So we're going to grab all of these hooks that we've been creating. And go back here. Oops, there we go. And we'll say QL hooks dot that thing, and sorry. Okay, I'm trying to show off my Vim skills and embarrassing myself. Okay, and this needs to be, oh my gosh, needs to be lowercase. There we go. And this one needs to take in an animal. Actually, they all should take in animals, surely. Well, I guess we are just mocking this, so it doesn't make too much difference. But the end goal is that this takes in an animal. So let's do it. Sorry, guys. like I said, I recently reconfigured my my laptop, and I'm actually not 100% used to all of the key bindings that I used to have. It's not configured exactly how I'd like it to be. Okay, actually, this warning 2026 is getting annoying, so I will disable it. Minus 26. Yay, it worked. Cool, so for this animal, we're gonna take we're gonna take that formula that's over here, copy, paste, and we are I think there's something about time in here. I'll find it. There you go. Get current timestamp. So what? Yeah, use current time. So this does the ticking motion, which is pretty nice. I like it. Copy. Let current time equal QL hooks dot use current time. And now we can do the maths. I guess we are there. So we have the auction start price, let current price equal auction start price, and this is the syntax, BN for big number, subtract auctions. Okay, so that's the change in price. That makes sense. Goes to bn.sub. And then bn.null. I should at some point explain what these dots are about. It's for uncurrying the function. But yeah, let me not go into that specific detail immediately. Okay, I'm just gonna uncomment this so I can work out why it's erroring. Are these? Yeah, those are matched. Okay, one more. bn.sub ovals. Oh, I did make these. That's cool. Although the the others don't really like it when I use these symbols, unfortunately. But yeah, it'll have to be a task for another day because my code is full of these. Okay. And now we need to... I've just messed up the formula. I think it's a multiply. This minus... Okay, so it's the start price minus how much the price has decreased. That makes a lot of sense. Let's put another bracket there, and we'll say we need to multiply it by new brackets current time dot current time minus auction launch time, I guess. This should be auction launch time, auction start time, I guess. Something like that. Okay, and then I think that's the symbol I used. Makes sense. Auction length. Current time, this is, oh, it's a string. Bn new, okay, this should fix it. And my memory of these libraries, okay, it's underscore at the end. How's that? Okay, no dot. Launch time. Oh, interesting. We need to make this into a timestamp. re dot moment with Unix. So we decode moment. Okay, I think let's just check inside this library. Unix. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, there's going to be quite a bit of conversions going on here, but that is not permanent, at least. So this is just mock data, so we can do this. Moments re dot, and then string of int, so it converts the integer into a string. Didn't like this. Okay, what module is this in? Moment. Okay, that looks good. And then it's bn.new. Capital N. Okay. Unclosed something. Wait, I thought we just fixed this. Launch time. Oh, I might have a guest joining the stream. That's cool. Invite, copy to clipboard. For privacy reasons, I'm not going to show you my WhatsApp messages. Wow, WhatsApp's taking a long time to load. There you go. Okay, hopefully okay, guys. Show will go on. I'm trying to work out what's unclosed. Somewhere here, there's something. Maybe? Oh, wow, that worked. That's cool. Okay, so this is a big number, and it's not an ETH. So I think I've got an ETH utility here. From way ETH. That's what we want. Let current price ETH equal current price way. I'm going to change this here. And I've got a new guest. Let me let her in. Stunny, if you're listening, you'll need to turn on your camera and mic to join the stream. You're on your phone. Okay, I'm gonna send you the YouTube link. No. Profile. Yeah, this one. So much for being private. Okay. And so what we got to do now is convert this into Ether from Way. So this is like a really big number. And we are going to do that with the ETH dot, I think, from way ETH. Sorry. And I think we're making some progress. This is a string. Current price ETH. ETH. I said it and typed the other thing. And now we should see it in the UI. It should appear. Okay, while that's loading, I'm curious to see if this is finished deploying. Wow, finished deploying. Awesome. We can move on to that soon. But in the meantime, let's take a look. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Perfect. This looks wrong though. This number should be closer to 1. I think, because we launched. So we've got the current price. For those who are joining late, like Stani, I'm basically implementing an auction mechanism for these animals. So if I go to our current website, when an animal launches, the price starts at 0. I think there's an animal that hasn't been bought yet. Yeah, so the price starts at 0. Sorry, I'm switching to the other testnet. But yeah, as you can see, the price starts at 0. And we wanted to start at 1 ETH and progressively go down over time. And I've already written the smart contract for that. I'm now just working on the UI to do the same thing. And I'm using mocked values. So all of these values are fake values. They're not the real values. I've just hard-coded them. I want to check how many zeros this has. 18. Okay, so that's correct. And the auction length is 1 week. This is the problem. So it should be 9. And that should fix things up. Yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to be bouncing around the code a little bit. So the data that's getting pulled in here comes from something called the graph. Actually, I want to use my personal account. So basically, this is where we query the blockchain data. But as you can see, it's currently failing. So there's a lot of refactoring work that I have to do to get this data to be correct, because I've made a lot of changes on the smart contract. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. So it starts at 1 and it goes down from there. There's a with precision function that I used to have. I thought there was. Bless me. Okay. Get. Okay. I think this is the one we want. Um, hmm. So let's just look price somewhere else. We should find it. Let's see what happened. What's inside price display? Um, so here they just do from ETH to where. Okay, I think we can copy this. Or at least use price. Precision somewhere in my code. To fixed with precision. Okay, because everyone's watching on the live stream, I'm not going to waste more time on that. Yeah, over here. But what I will do is just make a note of it. I mean, the main thing that I wanted to get right is this calculation. So now that we've got that, I think let's move on to working on the graph. So, okay, I haven't opened it yet. Cool. So this works by basically scanning through all the data. And since we've basically just launched those new contracts, we can add that here to Rinkeby. We just need to get the correct address. Okay, so sorry. The address we'll find in here in this config. Right at the bottom. This is a long file. Okay, somewhere here. So we want the implementation of the Stewart. Yeah, and we need to grab the ERC. This isn't as important, but let's do it anyway. Okay, that looks good. I also need to add. Oops. This. And I need to add this event. So these events are what we use to get the data from the blockchain. And then we run code on these events. So like I was saying, I know this code is broken, but at least now we can get the start block. I'm trying to remember the syntax. I thought I've done this already. Okay, let's go to the graph docs. And there we go, start block. So I'm going to be adding start blocks based on the deployment that we just did. Let's just grab, one of these, I guess. Or let's grab this. Go to Rinkeby Etherscan. And find the start of, so this is the address that we used to deploy it, and let's find the first transaction of these. Sure, hey, deploying does a lot of transactions. There you go. And grab this. Get these start blocks correct. Okay, and that's a bad idea. It's ruining all the formatting. Let's rather do it like this. And I think that's it. Cool. So now I need to check if the graph exists. Go to my profile, dashboard. I can create the graph. Okay. And I'm going to call it wildcards. Rinkeby. Cannot have special characters. Okay. Cool. It likes that. Rinkeby graph for wildcards. Okay. I don't need to do the rest. Cool. I think when this deploys, this will be the end of the stream. I'll probably do more work on it sort of in the near future, but Rinkeby. Yeah, for now, I'm sorry, the stream has been a lot of configuring things. Hopefully, most of the streams in the future will be more code and less configuring. Okay, something's unhappy. What's going wrong here? Source, okay. Yeah. So all of this got indented. I think. Let's see if this is better. Oof. Oh, no. This is not what I'm looking forward to doing. Okay, it's just this. Yes. Okay, let's see if this works. No. Conflicting networks. Yeah. Okay. Some copy paste issues. And I think we're getting there. Okay. Let's let's just comment these out for now. I think I haven't added it to the ABI. There we go. And then another quick thing that I want to do. Let me remind myself. I think the Rinkeby testnet is like network ID 4. I need to remind myself. Yes, ID 4. Okay. So let's go to the UI and get the Rinkeby network working. So I think it's over here. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, I've made a new like a backend API, and we don't have one for Rinkeby, so that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, maybe this is a good time to end the stream. But basically, I don't have a back end endpoint for my Rinkeby deployment that I've just created. And to create one will be another probably 20 minutes. So I think this is a good time to stop. But I'm happy with the little bit of progress that we did make. We can see this is this is the test net one. As we can see, this number keeps ticking down, and it'll tick down for 1 week. And at the end, it'll reach 0.025 ETH. So yeah, of course, lots of work to do on the UI here, but yeah, we're getting there, which is awesome. Thanks, everyone, and see you on Tuesday next week.